My name is Yosif. I'm gonna be asking you some questions today. What is your name?
Hope.
Okay, can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Passionate, optimistic, and kind-hearted.
What are some goals that you have for yourself?
To graduate and graduate boot camp and get the degree in the major I want.
And why do you want to do it?
Because the major I have dance is my major, and I'm very passionate about it, so I want to be successful in that.
What motivates you to get out of bed every morning?
Just success, I guess, in my future.
What are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses is probably trusting people too much and my procrastination.
What are some things that scare you?
Spiders, sometimes succeeding. That's all I can think of right now.
What are things that you love about yourself?
How good of a person I am, how I tend to see the best in people, and that's pretty much it.
Do you know how people see you?
Yeah, I don't think other people tell me I'm a good person, I'm good, warm-hearted. They probably also see me as goofy because I love to laugh a lot.
What are some things that you love about your family and friends?
How supportive they are and how they never give up on me, even when I do the wrong things. They just continue to give me that support.
What is your greatest failure and how did you learn from it?
My greatest failure, I don't think I haven't had a greatest failure yet, but my failures in the past, I've just accepted that that's not who I am. I'm more than what the mistakes I've made, and just tried my best to move past it and do better in the future.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Noemi. This is for English 101. What's your name?
Diego.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Tall, funny, and nice.
What are some motives that get you out of bed?
Education and getting money.
Can you elaborate on your education?
I want to get a degree, hopefully in nursing, to make my parents proud.
What are your thoughts about society with race and sexuality?
It's really tricky today. You got to be real careful with your words and what you say, and you got to understand that not everything that you say is the right thing.
What's your biggest weakness?
Probably being lazy and not having enough energy in the morning and stuff like that.
So everyone likes music. What's your favorite type of music, and what's the message behind it, if it has a message?
I usually listen to a lot of indie rock and stuff like that. There's usually not a big message to it, but most of the time it's usually just about having fun and letting loose.
Okay, how do you handle stress and pressure with everything, with school, with work, if you work, or?
I usually have days where I take the day off. So at the end of the week, usually on Thursdays, I drop everything that I'm doing with work and school, and I just take time to really take a step back and make sure that I'm okay, and make sure that everything that I want to do is getting done, and then after that I kind of go back into it.
What are some responsibilities you do on a daily basis?
Definitely school and work. I take care of my little brother and my little nephew, and pretty much that's about it.
What makes you happy no matter what?
Definitely my friends. Whenever they come around, they usually put a big smile on my face.
What are some things that you love about your family or your friends or anyone close to you?
The people I surround myself with, they're usually very open about anything. So if anything comes up, I can always talk to them about anything, and that's something that I really admire about them.
What's your greatest failure, and how did you learn from that?
Probably getting rejected from my dream school, UCLA. I took that as that I need to work harder and not to give up, so I came to community college to hopefully reapply. So.
Yeah, thank you. That's all the questions.
Hey, my name is Mike, and basically this is for our English 101X. And basically I'm going to ask you 10 questions, and you just going to answer it as honest as you can. And just take your time to think about it if you have to. You feel me? What's your name?
My name is Shamrik.
Okay. My first question is describe yourself in 3 words.
I'm a friendly guy. I like to hang out with people. And I'm a chill person.
Why do you say that though?
Because I like to communicate with people, just make new friends. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, beautiful campus.
You just a people person?
Yes, sir.
Cool. What motivates you to get out of bed?
So that way I can always motivate myself into new things, learn new things, because it's a new day. That's what motivates me.
What's your biggest weakness?
Weakness? Like reading through papers in English. And to be at last but not least, I have autism disorder on this.
Oh, damn. Okay. Who's your biggest motivation? Your biggest who?
What do you mean?
Who is your biggest motivation? People have their conscience. Some people have their parents. Some people have their siblings. Who is yours?
My parents.
Why?
Because they're both electrical engineers in the U.S. Navy, and I highly admire them.
Okay. What's your favorite music genre?
Rap.
If you listen to any music, why?
Because,
what's the message?
Like the message behind this?
Yeah. What's the message that you take from it, or why do you listen to it?
I listen to rap because whenever I feel down, the sound effect of rap makes me feel like I'm in a better world. And it inspires me to stay away from people, that these people are not worth it. The sound effects reminds me of it, of the rap.
You said these people are not worth it. What?
I'm talking about people who like bully me, bring me down.
Okay, cool.
Not the rappers. The rappers are chill.
It makes sense. What's your favorite genre in movies?
Military. R-rated.
Action, scary, funny.
Funny.
Why?
Because I like to laugh a lot.
Okay.
It makes me...
So it just makes you feel good.
Yes, sir.
What scares you?
Watching like horror movies, like a lot of blood, shootings.
There's things like scary movies that do scare you, but by this I mean what scares you about the world, you feel me? Because there's a lot of things that happen, or like
I can be in the wrong crowd and I may get in trouble. A lot of worse things can happen. That's one of the main ideas.
That scares you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your biggest thought on racism?
That racism is not good. I'm against racism, me personally. I like all the races. I don't care what racism they are.
Yeah, okay.
You can't just, like the thing about racism, you can't just assume that he's bad because of his race.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I'm a stranger saying he's bad, but he's a good person.
What are some things you love about your family and friends?
That they get along with me pretty well.
Why?
'Cause they treat me well. That's the main reason.
Is there anything else behind that?
Because they just support me a lot. That's the main reason.
Okay. Hey, well, it was nice asking you these questions, man.
No, anytime, man.
For sure.
My name is Yosif. What's your name?
Steven.
Today I'm going to be asking you some questions about my English 101 class.
Okay.
Can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Caring, crazy, enthusiastic.
What is one goal that you have for yourself?
Start a nonprofit.
Can you elaborate on that?
I want to create a transitional living program for 18 to 25-year-olds.
Thank you. What motivates you to get out of bed every morning?
My mother, if I didn't.
What are some weaknesses that you have?
I can be a little unforgiving. I have very high expectations, and
What are you scared of most?
the deep ocean. Like just being floating out in the ocean all on my own, like that would be the worst thing ever.
What are some things that you love about yourself?
Love about myself? I help people, I connect well with others, and I have great hair.
What is one thing that makes you happy no matter what?
My dog.
What are some things you love about yourself and your family?
We're very independent people who live their own lives, and we, despite that, choose to stay close and work at having a relationship, even though we didn't already always have that.
What is your greatest failure and how did you learn from it?
That's a very hard question to answer.
Could be something.
Yeah, I don't have an answer for that one. Sorry.
How do people see you?
I think they see me as more capable than I feel.
Can you explain?
Yeah, I have a lot of leadership roles, and everybody always kind of tells me, oh, you can do it, or, oh, if you do it, it'll be perfect or fine. But in my head, I always feel like, oh, I have to work at that. I put a lot of effort in, but it kind of, people seem to think it's effortless.
What are some responsibilities that you do on a daily basis?
I take care of my own dog. I'm the team lead for the Peer Navigators, so I'm running all of that, and then school. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Noemi. This is for English 101X. I'm gonna be asking you a few questions. What's your name?
My name is Dylan Tran.
Okay, how do you describe yourself in 3 words?
Funny, goofy, and a little crazy.
Okay, what motivates you to get out of bed?
I don't know, cause like there's a lot of personalities like I've attained, and it's just a lot to like choose from. So it's really kind of hard to like take one of them out or like put like some more in.
Okay, that's fine. What's your thought about today's society with race and sexuality?
Well, today I think, I really don't know, because I don't like to get into like so much drama, because like I feel like if I do, it probably just caused me to be more involved, which like I understand like it's a big thing. I just don't deal with a lot of drama or anything like that, so I just try to just keep myself out of it.
What are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses,
If you have any.
I don't know, honestly. I'm still figuring out myself out, if I do like have any weaknesses, because I'm still discovering about myself. And you know, like a lot of times like I thought I found my weaknesses, but clearly I haven't yet. So
Okay, what's your favorite type of music? And if it does have a meaning behind it, what's the meaning?
my favorite music is probably like EDM music. So the thing is like a lot of times like I listen to EDM because it helps me just to cool myself down when I'm just like in different moods, when I'm like maybe angry or when I'm sad. There's always some kind of music that affects my mood and changes it. So yeah.
How do you handle stress and pressure with work or school or anything?
How I handle like depression and anxiety and everything like that is just, you know, hanging out with friends, just having a great time, and maybe like work out. That usually helps out like clear the mind, like maybe doing like some cardio, do some like muscle work, and just do what you need to do.
What are things that make you happy no matter what?
Just hanging out with friends and just seeing how they're doing, because it makes me like help me clear my mind, and just like knowing, not thinking about other things that causes me, but just focusing on my friends is like more important to me.
What are some responsibilities you have on a daily basis?
What? Being an adult, I feel like that's a big responsibility. I'm 20, about to be 21 in 5 or 6 months. So even though it's just the beginning, I think being an adult is a big responsibility, because you have to do so much, and you have to like care for so many people that reflect in your life. Mm-hmm. So it takes a whole, but it's not too bad.
What are some things you love about your family, your friends, or people that are just close to you in general?
What I love about like with family and friends is that there's a lot of support. Mm-hmm. And just growing up, it helps you realize a lot of things, and just knowing that it keeps you well balanced and everything. So it just helps. Also, like growing up, it also helps you understand about like life and everything, as like from your past, from as a teen or a child into an adult.
What's your greatest failure, and how did you learn from that?
What I've learned is just that I learned a lot of things, and it could be anything, honestly. It could be like just like learning about like love, or like how to be in a relationship, or just like more into understanding like visualizing like what you want to do with your life, and just understanding how everything works like around you, and like the surroundings of like people and like the environment.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
My name is Mike, and I'm here with Bryson. Cool. So basically, I'm gonna ask you questions. It's for the English 101 X class. Just 10 questions, okay?
Yes, sir.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Funny. Happy, I guess. And charismatic.
Why pick those exact 3 words?
Because that's me. You told me to describe myself.
Okay, cool. And keeping it simple, man. What's your weakness?
Procrastination. Time management.
What is your favorite music genre, and what do you get from them?
R&B. I get happiness.
Okay, what's your favorite movie genre?
Action.
So that's where you find all your good movies, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. To you, how do you think people see you, like view you as, in other people's perspective?
Fun to be around.
That's good shit, man. That's some good stuff. What is something you love about yourself?
I'm never sad.
Why though?
Life's too good.
For real? You don't do nothing.
Nah, but what time is it? I'm gonna be late.
Oh, you got class?
I got somewhere to be.
Oh, okay. How do you handle stress and pressure?
I gotta tell you that off the camera.
Man, come on.
Play video games.
Cool.
Play video games. You feel me?
Who makes you happy?
My mom.
Who's your motivation? Your biggest motivation?
My mom.
Cool. What are you scared of?
Losing my mom.
Man, that's some deep shit, man. That's some cool stuff. Okay, this one off the paper. Okay. This one is about food now. What's one nasty food combination that you eat? Some
It's
other
not
people
nasty 'cause I eat it.
Exactly. Some other people would be like, "Ew, that's nasty." Feel me?
What? Do you put ketchup on your eggs? No. Ketchup on your eggs? I do that.
I've done that before, but not always though.
I put ketchup on my eggs.
That's cool.
That's probably one weird combination.
Is there anybody you love more in your family, and why?
Nah. I love no one more than my mom.
Sheesh.
We good?
Yeah, that's all I have.
My name is Yosif. What's your name?
Legend.
Today I'm gonna be asking you some questions for my English 101 class. Can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Describe myself in 3 words. I guess relaxed. I don't know, Pacific Islander. And then, I don't know, academic.
What is one goal that you have for yourself?
One goal would be basically just to live large, live my life, you know, just to be myself, you know.
Can you elaborate on that?
Elaborate, I'd say, oh no, just to be happy, you know. That's all it is, because, you know, that's all we work for, just to be happy. Make sure our loved ones are happy and everything.
Exactly. What motivates you to get out of bed?
What what motivates me to get out of bed? Honestly, just to get good grades, improve every other day that come up. That's about it.
What is your weakness? Your greatest weakness?
Greatest weakness? Shoot, I guess cold showers. Shit.
What are you scared of most?
Shit, I'm scared of the most. Shit, being a failure.
Can you expand on that?
I guess being a failure, like, I don't know, just being a nobody in life, Like not having a name for myself.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Do you know how people see you?
How do people see me? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to what people look at me and shit.
So you don't care like that?
I really don't give a fuck. I just be I guess I just blend with the crowd. No one really looks at me, but I guess they just see me as like this chill dude with a bit of story behind him, I guess. I don't know.
What are some things that you love about yourself?
Some things that I love about myself. I mean, I guess I don't know, just be relaxing, probably just chilling. I don't know. I think that's the coolest thing about me.
What are some things that you love about your family and friends?
The thing I love about my family and friends?
Yeah.
Shoot, respect, loyalty, love. What else do you need? Shoot.
What is your greatest failure and how did you learn from it?
I think my greatest failure was shit, I don't know.
You don't have one.
I don't really feel on that.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Reggae. Get some chill ass.
Hi, my name is Noemi. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Pablo.
My name is David.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a few questions for my English 101X class. Describe yourselves in 3 words.
Hardworking, short, and brown.
I would say quiet, passionate, and hardworking as well.
Okay, what motivates you to get out of bed?
Knowing that I have to be in the house if I leave.
Okay.
Not being on the streets homeless.
What's your thought about today's society with race and sexuality?
I think that there's too much hate going on, you know what I mean? Because, like, Donald Trump's kind of racist, but, like, I don't know, that's just fucked up. And, like, sexuality, I like sex, so I'm not complaining.
Well, for me, I like to look in a positive view, so I just ignore all the negatives and focus on myself and improve myself first before anything else.
Okay. What are your weaknesses?
My weaknesses? Fuck. I think my weakness is that I'm too hardworking, because sometimes I put in too much effort for minimum wage pay.
So does everybody, but okay.
Well, my weakness is thinking too much of others and not thinking about myself.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What's your favorite type of music? And if there's a message behind it, what is the message?
I listen to corridos perrones because I'm beaner as fuck. And the message behind it is always get your money, do what you gotta do, even if it's illegal. But make sure you don't do the illegal stuff if you can prevent it.
Facts.
Okay, what's yours?
I would say my favorite. I don't really have a favorite artist. My favorite genre is rap because I should be hitting hard, But yeah, I'd say rap.
Okay. How do you handle with stress and pressure? At school, work, anything?
I don't really feel pressure. I just know that I gotta do what I gotta do. So if I feel like if I just like do what I gotta do, then I won't feel pressure, even though that gives me pressure. But I relieve my pressure by just doing what I gotta do.
Okay.
I don't really think about pressure too much because I'm always in high stress situations.
Okay. What are some responsibilities you guys have to do on a daily basis?
I gotta go to school. I gotta go to work. I gotta take care of the house. I gotta do homework. Gotta pay my bills. Gotta take care of my car. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Well, other than college, I participate in backstage runway shows around San Diego.
Holy shit.
And I'm also in charge of managing people's money since I'm a treasurer.
What's one thing that makes you happy no matter what?
Living another day. That's it.
Okay.
My day ones, you know?
Okay. What are some things that you love about your family, friends, close people around you, basically?
They always got your back because blood is thicker than water, blood in, blood out, you know?
I would say friends, because they always grow with you, you know?
What's your greatest failure and how did you learn from it?
You gotta come back to me on that one. You gotta hit him first.
Not taking school serious at the start.
Back to you.
My greatest failure.
Yeah.
Putting time into someone that didn't give a fuck about me.
Facts.
And that's facts. Okay, that's it. Thank you. And why the fuck isn't this working?
English 101, and I'm basically just gonna ask you a few questions. Okay. The first question is, describe yourself in 3 words.
Joyful, kind, respectful.
Why is that the 3 words that you picked to describe yourself as?
That's who I am as a person, and usually people compliment me and they appreciate who I am, and I just be me. That's it.
To you, how do you think people see you as? What do you look like to other people's perspective?
Very positive, very energetic, and also a leader. Just someone who's very positive and just like continues to help people who needs that to get on the right path to success. That's what I'm looked at as.
What motivates you?
What motivates me is just to get better. You know, maybe if I'm in a good situation, I'll get myself out. There's no need to stay in that bad situation because it's not great. So, you know, just get better.
Well, most people don't usually think about their weaknesses. So what's your weakness?
Weakness, sometimes I'll slack off, like on homework assignments. I'll tend to do them at the last second when I should be doing them ahead of time before it's due, like 2 days before, something like that. That's the one thing. One of my big weaknesses as a student right now, so I'm working on that.
Why is that? Is that a habit or?
It's kind of a habit, but I'm just trying to lose that habit right now. But you know, we're not all perfect, so we just gotta work on ourselves.
What's your favorite music and why?
Favorite music? I like rap music, just, you know. Also, I used to Kevin Gates. Usually he likes to rap about things that are most important in my life, how to take care of family, and just how to be a better man. And that's really what I want to do later in life, just be the best human I possibly can be.
In the future, to you, what's your biggest goal?
My biggest goal is to become an athletic trainer. I really like learning about the body. I love learning how to take care of your body, prevent injuries. You know, it's really cool because most people we find out things we don't even know about ourselves. And I just learned that today there's crepitus. Crepitus is something it's under your knees, and just something you rarely even feel it. It's whenever you sit down or stand up, and just so you hear a little pop sound, but you can't really hear it. It's really small. So, yeah.
Well, that's all I have. Well, it was good asking you questions. What's your thought on society by that? I mean, because there's been a lot of stuff happening lately, but people see it differently. But how do you see it?
How I see it, I feel that some people, they just do things just to be ignorant, and I just feel like our society, we just haven't really figured out a way how to stop all this nonsense. And I feel that sooner or later we gotta do something about it. If nobody does it, then it's just gonna keep on happening. And yeah, that's how I feel about it.
What is something that you do when you fail?
What's something I do when I fail? Sometimes, to be honest, I kind of I just drag myself out. I just sometimes just be sad, but other times I just keep fighting. You know, I can't give up. And my family has never given up gave up on me, and I just keep going, keep fighting.
Well, everybody has a goal when they wake up every morning. What is your goal? What keeps you moving every morning, every day?
My mother. She's a big part of my success, and the reason why I keep going, because she sacrificed a lot for me and continues that this day, and I cannot let that, I can't let her down. It's just one of my biggest pet peeves. I really like that. That's just a big part of the reason why I keep going.
Well, you decided to come back to school after high school. Why?
Why? I just want to continue my education, get a good job. I want to become an athletic trainer. The major I plan on studying is kinesiology, which we learn more about the body and evaluate injuries and how to prevent them for athletes. And it's really I'm really interested in that, and it's really a big part of my life. I just really love sports, and that's what I want to do with my life.
Is there ever anyone that influenced you to go further than just high school, or was it just a choice you decided to make for your future?
Just choices for my future, because I feel that, I just figure I want to stay off the streets, stay away from all this gang violence, stuff like that, and I just want to keep progressing, get better in life. That's why I keep going to school.
What's one thing that makes you happy no matter what?
One thing that made me happy always, just my mother. Again, I know, but she really makes me happy. She puts a joy on my face, and that's why that's how I'm optimistic, and she just knows how to cheer me up whenever I'm down. She just puts a smile on my face. She'll make a joke. She'll just give me great hugs, heart-to-heart conversations, and that's a mother's love, man. That's what makes me happy no matter what.
Okay. Everybody likes movies, right? What's your favorite type of movies and why?
Interesting. I kind of like dramas, because usually I really like dramas because things happen out of nowhere and you never expect things. It's just, I don't know, I don't really have necessarily type of film movies, but that's my favorite, I guess, dramas.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me ask you these questions.
Appreciate it, Mike.
For sure.
Hi, I'm Noemi. This is for my English 101 class. What's your name?
Jackie.
Okay, describe yourself in 3 words.
Myself in 3 words. Okay, crazy. I don't know, photogenic. And I don't know. A perfectionist.
Okay. What motives do you have to get out of bed?
Oh, honey, I have none.
Same. Not your siblings, your family, nothing?
My siblings, yeah.
What's your thought about today's society with race, sexuality, y toda esa chingadera?
I think it's stupid. People's opinion is stupid, really. Just let people be whatever they want. And with race, it's more why the fuck do you care, Everyone's the same. Everyone's a human being.
What are your weaknesses?
Weaknesses? I'd say sleep. Sleep is a big weakness.
What's your favorite type of music or music genre? What meaning does it have behind it?
Music would be, I don't know, more like reggaeton, with Bad Bunny and stuff. I don't know, it helps me relax, helps me concentrate when I'm doing homework and stuff. Because I'm used to loud things, with multiple siblings and stuff. I'm used to hearing really loud things.
What are some responsibilities that you do on a daily basis?
Responsibilities I do on a daily basis would be when I take care of my siblings, I'll go to work, I'd go buy stuff, cosas que ocupamos en la casa, yeah.
How do you handle stress and pressure with school, work, etc.?
I don't handle this good at all. At all. I just don't sleep.
Okay. what are some things you love about your friends, your family, close friends of yours, or anything?
Well, I love how crazy they can be. How they think they're angels, but they're really not. Yes, you. And with my family, I just love how supportive they could be at times. Because trust me, there are times where they are not supportive. And other than that, I just love my siblings to death.
What's your greatest failure, and how did you learn from it?
My greatest failure, it would be when, let's see, not going to classes. Oh. And failing them. That's my most biggest failure.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Mike, and I'm here with.
Ariana Rivera.
So basically, I'm gonna ask you 10 questions from this list.
Okay.
It's for my English 101 X class, and the first question I have is describe yourself in 3 words and why.
I'll say smart, extravagant, and beautiful. Because, well, smart once because I do feel myself that I am intelligent. What was it?
I know you said beautiful.
Extravagant because I believe I'm unique in my own ways, and beautiful because isn't it obvious? Like, I just think.
Okay.
I agree.
What are your weaknesses?
Losing my family over it because I feel like they're the most important people for me. So I feel like losing them will be like technically losing my world.
What movie genre do you like?
I like comedy movies.
Why?
Because they made me like in a good mood. They made me feel like in a good mood, and like they're just like I just enjoy watching them.
What type of music do you listen to, and what's the message behind them?
I listen to a lot of type of genres, but the one that I listen the most will be pop, I'll say. And because there's a lot of songs that actually have like a good meaning behind it, like self-care, like self-beauty, and there's like other types that are like more like to get you confidence to yourself. So I'll say like Demi Lovato has like a lot of songs that I actually like. They're about confidence and like boosting up your confidence. So I'll say that like I pretty much like them because of that.
Yeah. Who is your motivation?
My mom. Because she has always done a lot for me, so I feel like looking at her, like she motivates me to be better, and like I actually see a future ahead of me. Oh,
very touching, you know. Okay, what scares you most about yourself?
I am a procrastinator, and I do not know how to fix it. But the thing is that I procrastinate when I don't have procrastinate, and like I feel like that has got me into the wrong places sometimes, but I always get my stuff together.
That's cool. How do you handle stress and pressure?
I usually try to like process it. Like I try to see what do I have to do in order to be successful in whatever it is that is causing me stress or like anxiety or stuff like that. And if I do have it at the moment, I tend to try to calm myself down and figure out like, oh wait, I'll fix it.
So mostly in life, people usually try to change who they are or like certain things about themselves. What do you try to keep about yourself but not let go?
My boundaries, I'll say, my values, which is what I've grown up with. Like everything that I have been taught since I was little. I feel like we do change as people because everyone changes like through time. But I feel like if you keep knowing your values, you do know who you are and you know what you stand for, nothing should really matter behind that.
Okay. I interviewed, I think, one person and I asked this question and he had something to say, but then one person didn't. But now we're going into food topics. Like, what is one nasty food combination that you eat?
Oh shit. Okay. A nasty food. I don't think it's nasty, but like there's a lot of people that feel weird about it. I put my fries in my shake, like my ice cream shake, and I just eat it like that sometimes. But I don't think it's weird like a lot of people do.
Yeah, I've heard.
It's still like kind of out of like, what are you doing to me? Like people stare at me and I'm like, girl, you missing out.
Is there a specific people in your family that you hold more precious than the other?
Can you repeat that question for me?
Is there any specific person in your family that you hold more precious than the other?
My grandma. Because she's, like, I grew up with her and my mom, because she's, like, a single mom. Mm-hmm. So I feel like both of them combined has, like, set me my boundaries, my values, and everything. So I appreciate her the most out of everyone.
So a lot of times we hear about how people see us, like outside the world or like in certain areas. But like, how do you think people view you as like personality or like as a person?
I feel like I'm a really open person. So like, if anyone needs my help, I'll try to like give my opinion on it. Also, I believe I am really kind. I have showed and like I believe I am kind. So I feel like people do see me as like a person that you can reach out to, because I will always be there behind any problems or anything. They also have told me that I respect opinions, because I do. Like, if you have a different opinion of me, I'm like, okay, great, that's you do you. Mm-hmm. But I still stand for what I believe. So it's like a pretty open-minded person.
What is one of your biggest fears?
Losing my family.
Is that out of...
It's like the worst one.
Yeah.
Because, again, like, my family's my everything. And, like, what am I working hard for? What am I, like, actually want to be someone in life for? Also for myself, but you know what I mean? Like, they motivate me to be better. So I feel like losing them again, it will be, like, the crush. A lot, yeah.
Well, it was nice asking you these questions, and that was pretty much it.
Okay,
Thanks for actually listening.
Yeah, no problem.
Yosif, what's your name?
Juan Barroso.
Today I'm going to be asking you some questions for my English 101 class. Can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Chicano, Aslan, literature.
What is one goal that you have for yourself?
Basically, just transfer, get my degree, become a professor, just accomplish it.
And why do you want to do that?
Well, it's kind of like, something I always wanted to do, it's always implemented into me,
What is one goal that makes... What is one motivation that gets you out of bed every morning?
Tacos.
Good choice. What are your weaknesses?
A bit too direct sometimes,
Can you elaborate on that?
Basically, I'm a bit more direct than other people, you know what I mean? Like, I say what I speak, I say what's on my mind a lot of times without a filter.
What are you scared of?
Does it matter? In general?
Yeah.
Nah, it's just not really sure, really.
Like heights, fear of heights, animals.
Failure in a sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. What social stigmas should society get over?
Elaborate in a sense,
Like, how do I explain this? What, like, social stigmas? How do I explain it? Let's skip this question for now. What is one thing that makes you happy no matter what?
Kind of like just being, I don't know, it's just like being brown in a sense, like having a sense of community a lot of times.
What are some things you love about your friends and family?
I mean, they're always there for me, in a sense.
What is your greatest failure and how did you learn from it?
Greatest failure. Probably like a failing class at this college level in a sense. Just like, what I could have done differently in a sense. Like, I should have, put more effort into this and that.
What is something that you love about yourself?
Basically, I'm just like, I don't know how to say this. So it's something you know about yourself. I mean, it's just something, not sure how to say,
Like, what makes, what
what makes me in a sense, or
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Just being direct, looking at every angle I can, in a sense,
What kind of music do you listen to?
Oh, Chicano rap, oldies, Brentwood, Rosie and the Originals, all those.
And why do you listen to those?
I just like the classics. It's kind of like what my culture, it's within my, we love it in my culture,
Thank you.
This is for my English 101X class. What's your name?
Gabby. Teresa.
Wendy. What are 3 words to describe yourself?
Funny, fat, and ugly.
Lies. Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, nice. Nice, outgoing, and talkative.
Coffee, cats, and anime.
Oh.
Okay. What's one goal you have for yourself?
To not die. Graduate.
To not worry about money in my future. What's some motives you have to get out of bed?
Currently none, but my cat, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, for you too much.
Gotta make my parents proud.
My 5 animals. What do you? What's your thought on society? What's your thought about today's society with race and sexuality?
Well, there's some racist bitches out there, and fuck them, Yeah. I think we're more open than before, but there's still a lot to work on. Yeah.
We need to work on the racist problem in America because viva la raza. But also when it comes to your sexual, kind of like gender or orientation, I feel like, you can do whatever you want in life, I feel. What are some of your weaknesses?
My cat. Food.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's your favorite type of music, and if there's a meaning behind it, what is it?
Well. Yeah. I like K-pop, so I don't know the meaning behind it because I can't understand it. But the beat slaps. Okay. Basically, all of us are gonna say the same thing.
Okay. K-pop, but I'm like an open to any genre, which I like reggae. Okay, it's about peace and love. Okay. How do you handle stress and pressure with school, work, anything?
I sleep it off. I procrastinate a lot, so I just let it happen,
I eat my problems away. What are some responsibilities you guys have on a daily basis?
To go to class. Yeah, that's it. Take care of my dogs, go to class, go to work.
Go to school and take care of my 5 animals. What's one thing that makes you happy no matter what?
My friend. My boyfriend.
Everything I love, which is like family, friends, animals, anything that makes me happy.
Dick, pussy.
Period. What are some things you guys love about yourself?
The hardest question yet. Next. My personality. I don't know.
Okay. My hair, I guess.
I like Wendy's eyes. Yeah, I like Gabby's hair.
Yeah, they're cute.
And Gabby's makeup slaps.
Yeah.
You're so cool.
You're cute.
Next question.
Okay. What's some things you love about your family and friends or close people to you?
I just said it. They're so funny. They can always cheer me up. They on good crack, just like me. Oh yeah, yeah. There's like never a moment where you're not laughing.
Literally, we're fucking crackheads. Literally. What's your greatest failure and how did you learn from it?
Oh, wow, exposing us. Our greatest failure?
And how did you learn from it?
Well, I failed stats and I didn't learn anything from it because I'm also failing chem. So I got a lot to learn. Yeah, I'm still working in progress.
You don't come to fucking class.
Yeah, see, that's my problem.
Literally.
I don't know my greatest failure. My greatest failure is not working out because I need to get fit.
I think not graduating in white in high school, but you know what? I'm a bad bitch. I got over it. Fuck
yeah,
you.
That's right. We don't take L's. We learn lessons.
Okay, those are all the questions I have for you guys today. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Mike, and basically, I'm gonna ask you 10 questions. It's for my English 101X class. And what's your name?
My name's Kofi.
So the first question I have is describe yourself in 3 words and why.
Friendly, shy, and athletic. because people always tell me I'm friendly. I'm always nice to people. I don't know, like, I'm comfortable about people. People like to talk to me and come to me.
So you're a people person?
Not really. Like I said, I'm shy. Like, people usually like come to me, and like once they start like getting to know me, that's when I start opening up to them and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And I feel like I played like 3 varsity sports in high school. I did a lot. Yeah.
You know how hard it was to find someone to fucking interview? Because he was like, this person's too cute. This person's too this. This person's too that. Picky.
What is you trying to tell me you was afraid of being rejected? We gonna add this too then. Hey, let's go. Keep going. How do you handle stress and pressure?
Stress and pressure.
How do you handle that?
I don't really feel pressure and stuff like that.
School and like work.
Cause I really just do it. Like I don't really get pressured. Like, but like when I'm stressed though, I just go outside and start running, and just start going until I feel the stress. I come back home, I'm tired, but I'm not really. So I just start doing my work cause like I have that energy from running. Yeah.
What is a habit that you can't turn off?
Habit I can't turn off. When I get nervous, I sometimes start biting my nails. Yeah, and I do it when I'm driving too sometimes. Cause when I'm in traffic, and like I just start biting my nails and stuff. Yeah.
What is one of your biggest fears?
Oh, my biggest fear. My biggest fear is fear. Because fear is gonna destroy you if you don't control the fear.
He going deep.
Yeah.
He going deep into this thing.
Cause look, if you scared of stuff, you're never gonna do it. So I'm scared of being scared of something.
Is that from what you call it, experience or? Just...
It really is. Like if you're scared to do something, you're never gonna do it. That's why like I try to tell myself, because I'm scared to do it, I'm gonna go do it. Cause like I'm gonna grow from it and stuff. Yeah. And if I fail, I just try again.
Yeah, that's cool. What is your favorite genre of music?
Anything except anything from rock and beyond.
In what situations do you listen to those?
Well, like just any kind of music.
Like, yeah.
Okay. I mean, when I'm in my fields, I watch some, or just like when it's a good day.
What does it do to you, for you, in those?
What's it do for me?
Yeah.
I don't know, it calms me down. And like, yeah.
Favorite music? I mean, movie types.
Action, adventure, romance, and comedy.
So that's where you find all the good movies?
Yeah.
Hey, hook me up with the good movies.
I got you, man.
Okay.
I think it's Before I Fall is a good movie. It's like, it's some deep stuff.
What are your weaknesses?
Oh, my weaknesses is my friendliness. People tend to take advantage of that sometimes. Yeah.
Experience?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You try to be nice, and we just start taking advantage of that, and start like asking you for what you like, for more, and you're just trying to give them.
What scares you the most about yourself?
that I'm way too patient with people.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like I don't mind like people who are like annoying and stuff like that. I'm really just patient with people because I work a lot with kids and stuff like that. Like it just like I don't know.
Damn, man. Do you have a favorite person in your family, or do you just love them all?
I love them all. Some are annoying, but you know, you still gotta love them all.
Who is your motivation?
A person? Steve Harvey.
Why?
That boy came from nothing. He grew up in the hood, came from nothing. People told me he couldn't do it. And look at him now, he's on TV. Like he told a story on one of his shows where the teacher asked him to what he wanted to be when he grew up. And when he said he wanted to be on TV, the teacher told him that was not a good answer. And then he just made fun of her. He's like, look at me now. I mean something, I'm on TV. Turn your TV on. I'm on every day. Yeah.
Man. You have a certain class you like? Why?
A certain class?
Yeah.
No, psychology was one. Yeah, psychology.
Is it the teacher or the?
No, it's just a subject. Like it's so interesting. Like learning about like how people think, like the types of like disorders and stuff like that. How things start. It's just very interesting.
This question might actually be like the craziest one. What nasty food combinations do you eat?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, what is it? Jesus. I do a lot of stupid stuff. You know, I got
Craziest.
My craziest?
Nastiest, bro.
Oh, what is it? Yo, how am I forgetting this? I put ketchup on my popcorn. Yeah. Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
I don't even like ketchup. I just do it because it tastes good.
It tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Sheesh. Okay, man. It was good. It was nice asking you a question, Kofi. Yeah. Nice to meet you too, man.
Thank God.
He gonna crack up. Yeah. He's for that bloopers. That's what he gave me. He said,
What? Hey!
What the fuck you really thought
You crazy. Crazy.
It's about an interview.
It's not even.
He says.
Coffee, it's up close on both of you. What do you have to say about this?
Oh no, y'all are stupid.
Nah, we smart as shit.
We got this done in one day.
Okay, let go.
You got this one in one day.
Man, you still doing that shit today?
Okay, man.